Respected leaders, friends, then basically I always prefer call you dear brothers and sisters. The subject was power of women. This also quite my favorite sort of topic. Recent years in America and France, or in Europe, different countries, and also Japan, and this country also is a number of occasions I express women should take more active role in the society. The reason in sort of very early period of humanity, human groups, human society started. Then, at that time, no concept of leadership. All equal, work together. Whatever they get, something eatable, share equally. Then population increase. Their lifestyle also a little bit sophisticated, I think, comparatively. So then quarrels, stealings, or some injustice activities happen. Then the concept of leadership come. At that time, no rule of education. So simply physical strength. So in order to become leader of the community, strong physical sort of body. So that is the beginning of male dominance. Then eventually education takes important role in society. That brings a little bit equality. So now, we are 21st century. Modern education basically is oriented about material values, more materialistic oriented education system. That's why these highly developed country or society, education very good, but a lot of problems, even among the children. Like Japan, materially highly developed. Education also good, but number of cases of suicide among the young student also increasing. What's wrong? And also some different countries, materially highly developed, but still a lot of sort of problems. And like New York or Los Angeles, big cities, millions and millions of people live together, but many of them feel lonely. So, number of occasions in America, there's some sort of seminar about the social problems, particularly unrest or violence among the younger generation. So the participants, some scientists, some doctors, some social workers, like that. And then all sort of agree, existing sort of system, the lack of human affection, personally in the family, and whole atmosphere, lack of affection. Without that, no genuine cooperation, too much competition, That brings suspicion, distrust. That brings loneliness. So therefore, the existing modern education system, I think one-sided, only concerned about brain development and neglect about warm-heartedness, sense of responsibility. So now, we really need more effort for promotion of warm-heartedness. Now here, biologically, female most potential, according some scientific sort of experiment. They found one male, one female, observing one picture or something, or a person passing through painful experience. Then the even physical response, female is much stronger. So, look other animals, including birds. Mother really takes the fullest sort of responsibility, look after their youngster. Father, some birds, father also take equal sort of responsibility. But in some cases, some mammals, father enjoy short period, then finished. The youngsters sort of till become independent, the mother really take care. So we human beings also, so mother really, I have one sort of story. One time, my flight, I think from Tokyo to, I think Los Angeles or something, quite a long night flight. So at the beginning, and there, I usually go business class. So two couple with two children. One, I think, maybe 7 years. One, much smaller. Then you see that the elder one is running here and there. And then younger one, quite often crying. Then in early period, both parents look after these two children. And about midnight, father just sound asleep. I don't know what your family. The mother whole night, you see, taking care. You see that boy, that two children. And then next morning, the mother's eye become very red. She really sort of sacrifice her own sound sleep or rest period just to look after their two children, like that. So biologically, female have more sensitive, other sort of pain. Of course, occasionally some female, exceptional female, very aggressive, that also happens. But generally speaking, you see, females biologically more sensitive, sort of other sort of pain. So there is potential. See, firstly, in the family, mother is the source of affection to the children. My own case now, again, one story. My own case, you see, my mother, very, very warm-hearted person, uneducated, just a farmer, illiterate, but very kind mother. All her children, I think, never saw our mother's face, angry face, never. Very kind. So when I was young, then I'm the youngest sort of, her children, when I was young. So she really very, very kind towards me. So sometimes I feel my mother's sort of kindness, in a way, a little spoiled me. So I becoming a little bit aggressive. One sort of example, in farmers' home, children carried by mother's shoulder and go like that. So I also used to carry by my mother, and then I hold my mother's two ears. If I want to go this side, the other side, other direction, go like that. If my mother not listen properly, then I shout. So my mind is very, very kind. Her youngest children, a little bit aggressive. So I often telling people, certain amount of compassion here, real seed come from my mother, not religious practice. Of course, later, the Buddhist training also immense help, to strengthening this sort of infinite altruistic sort of mind, like that. But seed come from my mother. So now here, those people who really receive maximum affection or love when you are young, then those people, I think, deep inside, much happier, more self-confidence than those people who outwardly very smart, but at the beginning of very, very young, beginning of life, very young age period, lacking love, compassion, affection from parent or without a parent. And deep inside, some sense of insecurity. So, in order to build happy generation, the mother have immense role, important role. Then, in many human activities, I think it may not be exaggeration. Most of the leaderships, eventually, so I think more sort of female, mature female leadership comes. I think less danger of violence. I really feel. But not yet tested. So I cannot say 100%, but presumably, I think, I often is telling, like a butcher, I think most cases male. Female, biologically, some kind of sort of more tendency, safe, help. Male sometimes more aggressive, more brutal, ruthless. So while I'm praising female, rest of my life I remain male. I will not take surgery, become female. But next Dalai Lama, in case, you see, the concerned people really want this institution continuously, and also, you see, concerned people want to follow such reincarnation of Dalai Lama, the traditional way, then I often, you see, express, future Dalai Lama could be female Dalai Lama. That's my sort of reason. I really feel. In Himalayan regions, among Tibetan, among Mongolian, when I give teaching, lecture on Buddhism, Majority of the audience are female. In Himalayan range also, Ladakh, Lahore Spiti, much less number male. Right? So that means the female, most of the desire or some, because of the more desire to listen, the explanation about compassion, these things. So like that. So in any way, the female, as you mentioned, her mother. Mother is the foundation of happy family. So that's biologically your first sort of responsibility. Then not only look after family, but into society. Look, the nurses. Most cases, nurses, female. They really take care. And I think, like army, something more violent sort of work, more male people. Taking care in these fields, more female. That also shows very clearly. So, well, that I feel, now time is come. We really need more effort regarding promotion of warm-heartedness, affection, compassion. Here, female should take more active role regarding promotion of these inner value. That's my view. And India, in order to develop India externally, internally, India's women, immense responsibility. And you have the potential. You can really make new India. Of course, younger generation, particularly female younger generation. I think you have tremendous opportunities, opportunity and potential. Please think this line. Not just your own family, but national level, and through that way, global level. This I feel.